Good afternoon, everybody. You're now tuning in to WXOU Radio on 88.3 FM. On WXOU, as I said before, my name is Joey Hayes on play-by-play alongside Noah Stalker on color, and we are here for the Oakland men's basketball game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Today we be expecting something really special here. I'm going to let Noah take it away. Noah, what can we be expecting from today's matchup?
Right now, I am expecting a highly competitive matchup. Currently, as of right now, Purdue Fort Wayne is sitting on top of the Horizon League with a 7-1 record, while Oakland is right behind them at 5-3. Don't let the records fool you. I believe this will be a very competitive matchup. Oakland did have a shaky start of the season, going 1-3, but these past 4 games they've been on a winning streak, including a win against a Power 6 conference in Xavier. I hopefully that they will keep the momentum up and get the W tonight.
Thank you, Noah. Now we have our starting lineups here are being called. 22 to start off. Anthony Roberts, Iowa. Next we have number 32, Purdue Fort Wayne team now. Yeah, throughout this the game last Thursday, we've seen the women's basketball team go against the Purdue Fort Wayne women's Mastodons.
Yes, and unfortunately, Oakland did not pull the win that night as they lost 73-64. So hopefully the men's team can give some sort of redemption against tonight as they take on the Mastodons.
Absolutely, I agree. We have our Golden Grizzlies having their lineup called right now.
The player to watch for the Golden Grizzlies is going to be Trey Townsend, their forward. He has been playing amazing. He's averaging 15 points a game, with Jack Volpe not far behind at 13.1. We have Chris Conway at 11.3, Blake Lampman at 11, and then Rocket Watts at 10 points a game. For the Mastodons, it's a little bit more even. Their leading scorer is Rashid Bello at a 15.1 average points per game. Then you got Jalen Jackson at 14 points a game even. Anthony Roberts at 13.8. Quentin Martin Robinson at 13.1. And then Corey Hadnot the second, running out at 8.3.
Noah. Very packed crowd here in the arena today. Bunch of Golden Grizzlies fans excited to see what the Golden Grizzlies can pull off today.
Yes, the arena is very electric right now at the start of this game.
Yeah, presenting here, as you're saying, the Golden Grizzlies on today couldn't quite get past Purdue Fort Wayne, and as you're saying, definitely want to make that up today for the men's basketball team.
And they will have the work cut out for them tonight, I'll tell you that.
A tough battle, but Golden Grizzlies want to win it. They're going to have to prevail.
Yes, yep. Absolutely.
Lineup, Jack Golke for the starting lineup.
As well as number 0, Rocket Watts. Like I said before, coming up now is number 4, Trey Townsend, averaging 15 points a game. Hopefully that he'll keep it up and be their top scorer tonight. And finally we have number 7, Isaiah Jones.
You know, in the last game that they played against Detroit Mercy, we've seen a lot of good defense, a lot of good offense from the Golden Grizzlies. Taking home that rivalry game.
Hopefully that'll replicate here, considering Detroit Mercy was 0-6 heading into the game. This is a 7-1 team, top of the Horizon League.
Remember, folks, stay tuned for halftime, where we are going to be interviewing Coach Covington for the Golden Grizzlies. Players now lining up on the court, getting ready to start this tip-off here.
Tipping off for the Grizzlies, we got number 2, Chris Conway. Tipping off for the Mastodons is number 32, Eric Mulder.
Looking for tip-off here. The ball goes up. But the Mastodons have it. Ball's down to the hand of Mastodon Rashid Bello. Rashid Bello. Push up the court.
Coach
Ball's up.
that's why they didn't want to do the tip-off after it was a very sloppy one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Mastodons shoot. And it's in. First 3 of the game goes to the Mastodons.
Bello was wide open for that one. I don't know what was going on there.
See, as you've seen in the women's game, there was a lot of lack of defense in the corners of the paint and just gave them those 3 easy 3-point buckets. Jack Golke gets contended. It's out of bounds on Oakland's ball. Score now 3-0, favoring the Mastodons. Start off this first half. Ball pass in for the Oakland Grizzlies. Number 4 on the Grizzlies has it. Pushes deeper in the paint. Ball is stolen.
Loses it. What the?
Ball is stolen. Mastodons now with the ball. Pushing deep in the paint. Number 1 on the Mastodons. Jalen Jackson with the ball. Pushes it to Rashid Bello. Rashid Bello with the shot. Misses.
All right, he was wide open for that one, too. I expected him to get it right there. It would be 6-0. That would not be a good way to start for the Grizzlies.
Jack Golke with the ball. Looking to pass it around. Ball's passed. Isaiah Jones with the ball. Trying to get around. Mastodon defense.
Oh, what a nice
it's
move.
Into the paint. Little shake and bake. And now it'll be an easy layup for Isaiah Jones.
Yeah, he spun right off of Mulder right there. That was impressive.
Bello. Bello pushing in. Deep in the corner. Puts it around. The hands of Jalen Jackson. Back. Number 1. Ball layup. It's missed by the Mastodons. So now
Mulder had that for a second and right through his fingertips.
Absolutely. Ball's down in the hands. The Mastodon, or of the Golden Grizzlies, my bad. Rocky Watts now with the ball, pushing down the court. Down the face plate. Passes around. Jack Golke with the ball. Pass to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah. Trying to push deep. Passes around. Layup. And rolls out.
Oh, that was a nice rebound effort right there. Unfortunately, did not go in, so it's still 3-2 Mastodons.
Looked like he tried to go for a put in there. Bello with the easy 2 layup.
Yeah, he went right through their defense.
Jack Golke on the faceplate, met with Rashid Bello on the Mastodon side. Rocky Watts now pushing deeper in the paint. Pass around to number 4. Townsend. Now back to Golke. Golke with the attempted 3. Misses. Now in the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons pushing deep in. Layup. And that looked very uncontested.
Yeah, Golke was just standing there. I mean, there was a 2-on-1, but still.
Number 0. Oakland Rocky Watts. Golke, Isaiah Jones.
Oh, right. Townsend had him. That was Isaiah Jones. My bad. Jones hit him right in the stomach with his elbow. That was not a good look for him.
Not at all. Ball's now in the hands of Quentin Morton Robinson for the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Over to Bello. Bello pushing in, met with Rocky Watts. 2 zeros. 22, Anthony Roberts back to Bello. Bello over to the corner. It'd be a wide open 3.
Yeah, they had like 3 guys on Bello, but no one else on him. So
Roberts.
So he's going to go for the 3 every time.
Now hands on Rocket Watts. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies pushes past. Isaiah Jones now with the ball. Around to number 4. Puts it in. And it rolls right in for Trey Townsend.
Yeah, nice play by him.
Score now 10-4, favoring the Mastodons. Number 3, Robertson puts it in, misses. 22, trying to go for a dunk.
Looks like it is a foul on Anthony Roberts. Oh, never mind. That was on Chris Conway.
He's not quite there. Score now 10-4, favoring the Mastodons. Anthony Roberts, the first free throw. Second one here.
All right. Looks like Tone Hunter and DQ Cole have been substituted in.
Second free throw good. Ball now in the hands. DQ Cole. Pass it on. Tone Hunter. Tone Hunter moving down the court. Passes it over. Townsend.
He's got Cole wide open.
Townsend with the shot. Misses.
He had DQ Cole wide open for there. He could have powered through to get to 2 or maybe even get to 3.
Now in the hands of Jalen Jackson. Big layup. That'd be good 2 for the Mastodons. Tone Hunter moving down the court. Shoots it. It's off.
With the
Rebound. It's not
nice
good.
Rebound by Cole. Unfortunately, did not go in. It's still 14-4 Mastodons.
Tone
looks like they're going to call it on him. Call it on Tone Hunter.
Be a foul. Tone Hunter. For
that did not look like a foul to me, to be honest.
No, not at all. We have a timeout here. In the beginning of this game, we've seen a little back and forth, but Oakland just with 4 points, 10-point loss in lead to the Mastodons right now.
Their biggest problem that I think they have is the defense. They're leaving guys open for an easy 3. Triple teaming one. I just saw the triple teaming one guy in the last time the Mastodons were on their side. They left one guy wide open, and then he was able to get the easy points. So hopefully they can keep their assignments in check and not get too overwhelmed. That is, they are down by 10. Hopefully they can find a way to come back and cut the lead at least in half.
Absolutely. 15 minutes left in this first half. Giovanni Mosheri in the crowd. Showing off his Oakland spirit. Now, seeing through this game, I believe that what the Oakland Grizzlies want to do to win this game, they need to play better defense. Their defense has been faltering here in the beginning of this first half.
Yep, in less than 5 minutes, they've already given up 14 points, and their offense has no way of answering back. They only have 4.
The Grizzlies pull ahead here. Definitely need to change something in the game, and I believe the coaches see that, of course. Covington.
Let's see if this timeout that Coach Camp is able to. Well, hope Coach Camp is able to readjust right now and get back in this.
Players line back up on the court. Purdue Fort Wayne taking the rest of their time for this break here, or tie. If you're the Grizzlies, you just want to be able to lock it down, make sure that they don't have those wide open threes that they've been having so far.
Yeah, just don't keep your emotions high. You want to be in check right now. It's only in the first 5 minutes. Don't want to keep this up, or else you're going to be in for a long night.
Absolutely. Purdue Fort Wayne breaks the huddle. Players now walking on the court. It seems to be Mastodon's ball. Ball.
As number 11, Maximus Nelson, ready to start off.
Passes to Bello. Bello moving down the court. Pass Hunter. Pass it. Number 1, Jalen Jackson back to Bello. Wide pass. That's a good open 3 for Maximus Nelson.
Still leaving their guys open on the end for the 3. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. That is the thing that is ruining the score right now. Score 17-4. Hunter trying to get around Jackson. Jackson not letting him get around.
And he had nowhere to go with that. He was trying to find an open man, but everyone was covered.
Be a foul there.
That was on Purdue. So
it'll be a free throw ball, or no, throw-in ball. My apologies. Throw-in ball.
it'll be Tone Hunter.
Hunter. Looking for a man to throw it into. Goes into number 4. Townsend. Pushing deep in the paint. Doesn't puts it up. It's good.
Great resilience there by Townsend. He had at least 2 guys on him, and he was able to still get the layup up and get the 2 points.
He's a bigger man. He's just able to have that kind of power to push through. To be Townsend with the free throw attempt. Townsend dribbles the ball, puts it up. That's good. Now in the hands of the Mastodons. Grizzlies now in a 10-point loss of lead difference. They have Jackson. The Mastodons pushing it back. Number 22, Anthony Roberts. Puts the hand dot. Jackson out the ball. Pushes deep in the paint. Puts it up. It's good for the Mastodons. 19-7.
So having 2 guys on you still able to power through. That's not a good sign.
Not at all. That pass looked like
there was some
nowhere.
miscommunication right there. That was DQ Cole going to Jack Golke. He did not see it at all.
Yeah, miscommunication. And now the Mastodons have the pass-in ball. Quentin Morton Roberts pass it. Number 1, Jalen Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Push it in. Throws it out to Robertson. Number 10 with the ball. Had not. Down with Jackson with the ball. Goes into the corner. Pushes deep. Anthony Roberts tried to kind of lay it up in there. Wasn't quite there. Hunter out the ball. Pushes
Nice
it in the
defense
paint.
by Niver Larua.
And that ball.
Does not look good. Tone Hunter is limping off onto the bench. Rocket Watts coming back in.
Tone Hunter looked to be
He was limping right off the court. And not good at all.
Oh, yeah, Jackson. Meeting up with Rocket Watts. Passes it to Morrison. 1, Jalen Jackson. That's it over. It's intercepted by Lavarua.
Awesome defense once again. Maybe he'll shift the momentum now.
Rocket Watts playing around on the face play here. Directed traffic. Pushes back Jackson. Puts it up. Bricked off the side. The rim. To Roberts. Ball's down. Golke with the ball. Passes to Watts. Watts puts it in.
That was close. And it looks like it could be another foul on the Golden Grizzlies, unfortunately.
Your foul on Rocket Watts. It'd be a passing ball. Number 3, Robertson. Passing into Bello. Belloing out the ball. Slowly walking down the court here. He's met with Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones moves past him. More Robertson. Pass it back to Bello. Bello trying to push around paint. Puts it up. It's off.
Breaks right off.
Down in the hands of Isaiah Jones. Puts it, passes it over to DQ Cole. Cole, that with Robertson. Golke to Townsend. Gets blocked. Townsend puts it up. It's off. Lavarua puts it back up.
Nice rebound right there. That's great. Now it's 19-9.
Up for Lavarua. Scored out 19-9. Still with this 10-point lead that the Mastodons have over the Golden Grizzlies. Bello passes it to Robertson. Back to Bello. Bello throws it over. Number 2, Dustin Whitaker. Passes to Robertson. Over to Roberts. Roberts pushing to the left side, left wing. There's it back to number 3, and that is a clean 3.
Once again, that has been their problem. They've been letting up those threes right around the corner.
Yeah, and the coach and Campy coach for Oakland Golden Grizzlies seemed to think that Robertson was out of bounds there. Townsend with the ball. Golke.
Nice pass.
Wide open. Misses the wide open 3.
That was a nice pass by Townsend.
Lavarua with the rebound.
No paydirt for him.
Lavarua passes to number 10. Number 10 with the layup.
Nice. Let's go.
Good layup by DQ Cole. Score now 22-11. Now an 11-point lead the Mastodons have here. Number 3, Quentin Morton Robinson.
Again, they're leaving him wide open.
Number 2.
That was Destin Whitaker right wide open for another 3.
DQ Cole pushing down on the nameplate here, on the faceplate. Pass it over to Golke. Golke looking for a man. Pass it to Townsend. Townsend contested. Push deep. Puts it up. And it's good for Townsend.
Like I said earlier, you got to give Townsend the ball. He'll find a way to score.
Absolutely. Score now 25-13, favoring the Mastodons. Bello pushing into the court. Over to Robertson. Robertson back to Bello. Bello pushes deep into the paint. It seemed to be a foul there.
Travel on Rashid Bello, so it's Oakland ball.
Could be
another timeout called.
Yeah, and throughout this game, seeing just I hate to say it, but really poor defense from the Golden Grizzlies.
And like I said before, it's always on the corner 3. They leave them wide open, and that's been 9 free points right there for the Mastodons.
Giving them free points there. And, we have Grizz here in the middle trying to amp up the crowd. Grizz seems to be getting down the groove here. Pumping up the Golden Grizzly fans. And we are going to go to break. Pass it on to Harj in the studio for this media timeout. We'll see you back in the first half. Welcome back, everybody, to the women's basketball game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Getting right back in the action here. We have DQ Cole pushing down the court. DQ Cole passes it over to Lavarua. Lavarua. Right, pass it to Townsend. Townsend bounced off the foot there, but he still has it now. Pushing deep into the paint. Puts it up. And that's good for Townsend.
He starts right up there with such confidence. He's able to get that layup.
Now we're back to this 10-point lead that the Mastodons have.
25-15, 10 minutes left in the first.
Number 11 for the Mastodons. Passes it. Number 3. It misses. Lavarua now with the ball with the rebound.
Once again, leaving wide open on the corner. Unfortunately, they did not score. Fortunately for us, unfortunately for them.
The hands of DQ Cole. DQ Cole trying to move around. Pass it over to Townsend. Back to DQ Cole. DQ with the wide open shot. It's off.
Banked right off the rim. That was unfortunate, too. That was a really good shot.
Wide open 3 for number 10.
Once again, right in that same corner.
Corey Hadnot, the second, with that wide open 3. DQ Cole Push it over.
Morton Robinson's right over, went all over him.
Over to Golke on the left wing. Over to Townsend.
Well, they got Cole wide open.
In the corner of the paint. Now in the center of the paint. Gets snatched. Ball gets thrown away. DQ Cole with the ball. Over to Golke. Puts the ball up. It's off.
Nice recovery right there by Trey Townsend to keep it from being Mastodon's possession. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize and score.
And that'll be a traveling violation for Golke, I believe. And not. The second for the passing ball to Bello. The score gaps keep getting bigger. They happen to get back to that 10-point gap, but they can't quite close it quicker than that. Can't close it closer than that, is what I'm trying to say.
28-15, Purdue Fort Wayne. Only 8:53 left in the first.
Number 1 on the Mastodons. Pass it in. Golke out the ball. Pass it to DQ. DQ. Pass it to Isaiah Jones. Back to Golke. Golke met. Isaiah Jones pushes into the paint on the right-hand side. Levereau with the ball. Pushes it deep into the center of the paint. Deep, puts the ball up. And it's good. Levereau here with the 4 points of the game. Over to number 10. Pass it deep into Jackson. Jackson for the Mastodons. Pass it to Bello. Bello trying to push in deep. Number 11 for the Mastodons. Tries to throw it in. Not good. DQ Cole with the rebound.
Yeah, they were able to go from one side of the paint to the other with that, but luckily they weren't able to capitalize.
DQ Cole trying to go for the layup. Whistle's blown. That will be a Russian foul. Now lined up. DQ Cole here. The free throw. 2 free throw attempts for DQ Cole. First free throw. It's dribbled. Throws it up. It's off. Second shot here. There we have. Dribbles it. Puts the ball up. It's good for the second free throw. Back to that 10-point gap we were talking about.
So I got to find a way to stop the bleeding. No, you don't want to be a 10-point gap. You want to be winning, obviously.
Yeah. We'll be able to close that gap. Number 10. The Mastodons pass to number 22. 22 with the shot, and it's a
once
good
again, that
three.
corner is wide open. Anthony Roberts had an easy 3 right there.
DQ Cole. Now with the ball, trying to push past Robertson. Shake and bake here. Isaiah Jones. The talent pushes it. Number 2, Chris Conway. Chris Conway with the ball. With the Golke. Golke trying to find a man to pass it to. It was around.
Conway with the 5 seconds. There we go.
That'd be a good shot for Conway.
Nice shot by Conway right there.
Score is now 31-20, favoring the Mastodons.
Looks like there'll be another timeout called.
As we were saying, just for the Mastodons to be able to secure this, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. But for the Oakland side, we just need to work on our defense. The defense has been the thing that's been killing the Golden Grizzlies so far. And
it's been the corner 3 this whole game. That's got to be the 4th or 5th one so far that they've allowed.
You would think since that's happened, they'd be able to watch it more, but
hopefully Coach Campy can be able to adjust to that, be able to neutralize the corner 3, but they better not come at the expense of anything else on the defense.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to take it over to Harj in the studio for this break. We'll see you back in the last 7 minutes and 20 seconds of this first half.
Score so far, Purdue Fort Wayne 31, the Golden Grizzlies 20.
Back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Isaiah Jones,
starting off is Chris Conway.
With
the free throw to make it 31-21.
Now in the hands of the Mastodons. Number 10 on the Mastodons. Hadnot passes over. Number 3, Robertson. Passes over to another Mastodon. Hadnot. Back to Bello. Now to Roberts. Over to number 5, Jonathan Jurnick.
Just right under it.
Now, Mastodons pushing in. That ball is almost swatted inside. A foul for Oakland. Or a foul for
That's a
Mastodons.
foul on Purdue. That'll be Oakland ball.
Golke looking to pass it in. Now, there's a 10-point gap again, as we've said. Every time
thankfully, it's Oakland ball right now. Golke gives it to Townsend. Back to Golke.
Golke now pushing down the court. Met with Robertson. Trying to shake him a little bit, directing traffic. That's passed over to number 10, EQ Cole. EQ Cole passes to Golke. Over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones to Chris Conway. Conway puts it up. Rolls right out. Isaiah Jones with the rebound and puts it right back in.
Yeah, that ball right around the rim for Conway. Luckily, Isaiah Jones able to come up with a rebound, make it a 8-score game.
Bello now with the ball. Pass it to number 10, Hadnot. Hadnot now with the ball. 3 to Robertson. Over to Roberts. Roberts with the put-in. And now we return right back to that 10 gap.
Once they score, it seems like Purdue just has an answer immediately.
DQ Cole. Trying to push through the court. DQ Cole is through. Passes it over. Chris Conway. Chris Conway. Let's put it at him. Now to the hands of the Mastodons. And we have Hadnot. Puts it over to Roberts. Roberts over in the corner to Bello. Bello trying to push in. Put it all over to Hadnot. Hadnot with the shot. Does not make it in. Now it's in the hands of DQ Cole for the Grizzlies. Golke with the ball. Back to DQ. 7 over to 4. Townsend over to Isaiah Jones. Over to DQ Cole. Cole trying to find a man to pass it to. Puts it over to Chris Conway. My apologies. Chris Conway puts it in. At 25-33, favoring the Mastodons.
Good job there by Chris Conway, making it still an 8-point game, regardless for Purdue.
Yeah, Bello with the ball. Passes it over to Roberts. And Roberts seemed to be fouled. Fouled Townsend.
So Roberts just knocked down Townsend when he was trying to go for the layup. That was very obvious.
And that'll be a free, I believe, for Townsend.
No, it will not be.
It'll be a
Isaiah
passing
Jones
ball.
is going to pass it into DQ Cole.
DQ Cole. We should throw in the nameplate on the faceplate here. 3 against number 3. Pass it in to Townsend. Over to Golke. Golke on the right wing. Over to Townsend on the right wing. Townsend on the ground there. Foul on the Mastodons. Mastodons now with 6 fouls to Oakland's 4 fouls so far.
Yeah, Oakland's looking a lot more disciplined after this timeout.
Absolutely. They have DQ Cole with the ball now. Against Robertson. Throws the ball over to Conway.
That was a nice dunk there by Conway.
Conway with a slam dunk. Bello now with the ball. Passes to number 3. Back to Bello. Bello passes it had not. Over to Maximus Nelson. Nelson passes it to Robertson. Robertson with the shot. And it's good for Robertson.
Conway was just an inch taller. He would have probably been able to knock it off right by his fingertips.
DQ Cole walking down the court, running down the court on the left-hand side. Passes to Townsend. Townsend with the ball. Now to Chris Conway. Chris Conway is up, puts it up, and that's good for Conway. Conway's been on
He's
fire.
He's doing the same thing, and it's been working every time. Nice job by Chris Conway.
Score now 35-29 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in this first half. Hello, Mastodons. Back to Hadnot, the Mastodons. Over to Robertson. Robertson with the shot. And that's a wide open three for the Mastodons.
Good. Morton Robinson has been phenomenal with the three, which is not something good. That's not good for the Oakland D, though.
Cole with the ball, left-hand side. Have you seen the whistle blown? Don't know what for, though. There's a timeout called. It'll be a foul, my apologies. Be a timeout as a result of that. In this, after that timeout, as you were saying, a lot of discipline, more discipline coming out of the Grizzlies.
It's fallen a while now this first quarter. They've had for at least the better portion of the bottom half of the first quarter. However, for Purdue, it's been the exact opposite. They were at 1 heading into this previous timeout, but now they're at 7. However, that doesn't bode well for the score sheet. It's still 38-29 Purdue. They still have that 9-point lead.
Score 38 to Oakland's 29. 7 fouls the Mastodons have gotten so far.
The score so far has been Morton Robinson at 11. Meanwhile, Trey Townsend and Chris Conway both at 9 for the Grizzlies.
Here's Quentin Morton Robertson with the 11, right? Yep. And Chris Conway and Townsend are tied. Back, but they still have 9 points that they need to make up. And I wonder if they could do it in this first half.
Need to find a way to lock down on D. They can't keep on scoring 2 points and giving up 4 more.
We're going to pass it back to Harjun in the studio. We're going to come back right after this media timeout for the rest of this half. All right, guys, the timeout was, that break was a little preemptively done. So we'll have the players lining back up in the court here. For 2, Conway for the free throw. Conway, now at the ball.
Chris Conway so far has been 1 for 1 on the free throw.
Puts it up.
Makes it 2 for 2. Nice job.
Got 2 for 2. Got the 8-point difference. Conway with his second shot.
Let's see if he makes it 3 for 3. And he does. Awesome, awesome. That's great. Now it's a 31-38 score for the Mastodons. It's a 7-point game now.
Number 11, Blake Lampin. Or not Blake, my apologies. Maximus Nelson. Blake Lampin on the Grizzlies is currently waiting. Be called for, I believe it was sort of surgery. Have Roberts with the ball on the Mastodons. Pass it over to Hadnot pushing deep in the D. And the paint.
Wide open lane right there. He was in the exact same corner. It's been a problem for the Grizzlies, and he was able to weave his right through and get the 2 points.
Rocket Watts pushing on the left-hand side. Conway with another slam dunk.
That's another dunk by Conway. That's awesome.
His second dunk, and the only second dunk of the Grizzlies. It's an off shot. Now in the hands of Townsend.
Hopefully that shifts some momentum right there. It's still a 7-point game.
Score now 40-33. Now with the ball, we have Rocket Watts pushing on the left wing here. Push it over to Golke. Golke with the ball. Pass it over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones looking for a man to pass it to. Pass it back to Townsend. Townsend pushing in. Very highly contested layup. And it just did not quite get there. That'll be a foul.
That would be a foul on Purdue. Trey Townsend is up now for the free throw.
Line up on the stripe. Dribbles the ball. Puts it up, and it's good.
And makes him 2 for 2 now on the free throws.
40-34. Hopefully for Townsend, looking to put it up 35-40 for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. It's the ball. Puts it up. And it's good for his second free throw.
Now it's a 5-point game. That's what I'd like to see.
Grizzlies slowly closing the gap here. You have Bello with the ball on the Mastodons. Pass it over to Roberts. Pass it over to Hadnot. Hadnot over to Robertson. Over to Hadnot. Over to Bello. Bello with the ball. Pass it over to Robertson. I believe.
As yet another three for Quentin Morgan-Robinson.
Robertson's been on fire for the Mastodons so far. Rocket Watts on the left wing here. Rocket trying to find a man to pass it to. Pass it to Townsend. Townsend met with number 22. The ball looks to be stripped, and that whistle's blown.
It's going to be Purdue ball.
It'd be a scramble for the ball there. Ball now in the hands of Roberts. Looking to pass it into Bello. Bello with the ball. Push it on the faceplate now. Push it over to Roberts. Robertson. Roberts to Hadnot. Bello with the ball. Pass it over to Robertson. Robertson with the shot. It's off. Now the hands of
I thought that was
Townsend.
going to be another three for Robertson right there.
Over to Watts. Watts with the ball. Quick pass to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones or goal key. Townsend over to Conway. Conway looking for to shake something. Goal key with the shot. And there's a wide open three.
There we go. That's what I like to see. Golke's been absolutely quiet this whole game, but now he lights it up for the three.
During their game against Detroit Mercy, me and Giovanni were calling Golke the sniper. Get him open. He's liable to get a good three there. Score now 43-38.
Got 51 seconds left in the first period.
Everyone in the arena is pumped up right now.
Yeah, that was a statement right there by Golke. That was an amazing three. He's been very silent this whole game, but that right there, that was an awesome, like I said, awesome three.
Right now, we have get some word from the ref. You hear what he said?
I had no idea what he said.
Yeah, word about our coach.
I had to look. It looked like they're challenging, like they're reviewing it to see if there was a foul or not.
Review.
Yeah, they're discussing with it right now. I believe they think that there was a foul in that play.
Foul is being discussed. We got 51 seconds, or 51.8 seconds left in this first half, with the Grizzlies being down 43-38, favoring the Mastodons. That will be a referee talking to us. That will be a foul. One foul. 1 point foul.
Isaiah Jones is going to be the one that's attempting the free throw.
Isaiah Jones.
So luckily, I assumed that there was going to be a foul on us and then point to the retracted, but luckily it's going to be on Purdue, so now we got another opportunity to cut this lead down.
Yeah, it definitely looked different, but it looks over here in the booth. Isaiah Jones has the ball now, puts it up. And it's good. 39-43. That gap just keeps getting close and close and close. The Grizzlies could push over here in the last few seconds of this first half. That second free throw was off. Now in the hands of Bello, pushing down into the faceplate. Going to push down.
Oh.
And that will be a foul for Bello. He basically dug his arm over there into Watts. Watts got pushed down.
You don't do that.
Ground.
You do not do that. That looked very blatant.
Not at all. Now we have
See if they
Watts.
speed up the tempo right here. It's got 40 seconds left.
Watts trying to change the tempo here. Watts trying to push in. Puts the point up. It's rebounded by the Mastodons, but it's out of bounds.
It'll be Purdue ball.
32.9 seconds left in this first half. You know, as we see here, we have Robertson for the passing ball for the Mastodons. Pass it into Bello. Bello being met with Rocket Watts with 30 seconds left in this first half. Rocket Watts. I don't know if he's trying to stall out the timer here. He's around the ball here.
Trying to see if Watts is going to make a mistake. Looks like Bello's the one making a mistake.
So Bello trying to run out the timer here, I see. Robert running down here. Pass it to Roberts. Roberts with the shot, and there's a wide open three for the Mastodons.
Jones attempting to go for a half-court shot, unfortunately is way short.
And that'll be the end of the first half for the Mastodons and the Golden Grizzlies. Mastodons 46 to Oakland's 39. You know, seeing that. Should have ourselves.
Like I said, this is going to be a good, high-scoring game. It's been somewhat, it was not really that much competitive earlier in the game, but as of right now, it's looking to heat up.
So we should have our Coach Covington coming here to interview for this halftime. Find where he is. Yeah, and in that first half, you know, just in the first few minutes of the game, the Oakland Grizzlies were kind of shaky there, and they closed that gap in the last few minutes of the game, but they still have a good number to go.
Yeah, one time they were down by 14. Now they're only down by 7. See how well they adjust in the next period.
Right now, I believe we were going to have a halftime interview, but instead, this will push it to break. Send it to Harj in the studio. We'll be back on this wonderful game, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Mastodons. Welcome back, everybody. You are now listening to 88.3 FM on WXOU radio for the Golden Grizzlies versus the Mastodons. And we are now in the second half, with the last half being the Mastodons 46 to Oakland's 39. We're here to start off this game. Pass on from Isaiah Jones to Rocket Watts, and we're getting right into it. Rocket Watts with the ball, pushing the left wing. Rocket Watts has it over, it gets swatted. Now it's in the hands of the Mastodons. Pass over to Roberts. Roberts with a slam dunk.
Ooh, that is not a great start for the Golden Grizzlies. Just let him wide open for the slam dunk.
Not at all. The Rocket Watts moving down the court now. Rocket Watts has it over. It's taken by the Mastodons. Mastodons out the ball. Robertson with the ball. Over to Roberts. Over to Hadnot. Hadnot with a wide open three.
It's already bad enough that they've been down this whole game. That mentality is not the best you want, and it doesn't look like it's changed so far in the second half.
That'll be 5 points earned in the first minute of this half. Now looking good. Rocket Watts now pass it over to Golke. Golke looking for someone to pass it to. Townsend with the ball. Townsend over to Golke. Golke with the shot. And that's a wide open three.
That's another good three by Golke right there.
For the sniper. Score now for 51-42, favoring the Mastodons. Yeah, that was
an eventful first minute of the second half.
Definitely.
And like I said before, I briefed on it. Being behind the whole game is not really like the mentality, like standpoint right there is not really a good thing that you want. Especially, like I said, you've been down the entire game. You're trying to climb back up, and so far it seems like it's been a steep climb for the Golden Grizzlies. Right now they are down by 9. The closest they have been has been I believe it was right at halftime when they were only down by like 4.
Yeah.
I was expecting Coach Campy to somehow adjust to the onslaught of the Mastodons and to try and cut their lead down, but unfortunately that has been the case so far.
It's like the coach for the Mastodons talking to his team, just basically explaining to them that they got really close in the first half. So they need to widen that gap again like they did in the beginning of the first half. Yeah, but if the Grizzlies want this, they're gonna need to up their defense.
Another thing that they probably need to do is move the ball around a lot more to the other players. It just seems like Chris Conway and Trey Townsend has been carrying this entire game. They're the only ones with double-digit points. The next closest one is Jack Goldkey with 6.
Players now breaking up the huddle. Getting back on the court. And I've been seeing just pure fire coming out of the Mastodons in the beginning of this second half.
And then 3 seconds off the clock, so let's see if this keeps up or if Oakland can find a way to come back.
Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons are now breaking up their huddle and getting into their positions.
And it looks like the Mastodons will get the ball to start after the timeout.
Robertson with the ball over to Bello. Bello for the Mastodons, moving down the court. Bello trying to shake around. For Robertson, back to Bello. Bello over to Jackson.
Oh, nice
Ball's
job.
taken
Nice
by
play
Isaiah
by
Jones.
Nice Isaiah Jones.
Isaiah Jones.
Nice job.
Isaiah Jones with the layup.
Nice steal there by Isaiah Jones. He's able to capitalize, and now he cuts it down to 7.
Bello with the ball on the Mastodons. Trying to get around. And that'll be a slam dunk by Roberts. His second slam dunk of the game.
Can't let your emotions get too high. You want to be able to come back on defense.
You have DQ Cole moving down the court. DQ Cole pass it over to Conway. Conway back to DQ Cole. Ball's put up, and there's a three for
there we
DQ
go. That's
Cole.
what I've been waiting for.
Score 53-47. Over to Bello. Bello with the ball. Looking for someone to pass it to. Over to Robertson. Over to Roberts. Roberts. Man on the side of the paint. Over the right wing. Back to Jackson. In the middle. All the way over. And that'll be a point scored. Or I believe that was Anthony. That would be a moving screen there. For Isaiah Jones. Over to Conway. Over to Townsend. Back to Conway. Conway with the ball. Puts it up. It's off.
That was a nice fadeaway.
Now in the
Unfortunately,
hands
did not go through.
of Eric Mulder. In the hands of Jackson. All the way over. Roberts with the ball. Back to Robertson. Robertson.
That is another
wide
three for
open
Robertson.
three.
That makes him 5 for 7 on threes.
And DQ Cole moving up in the court. Cole over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones over to Townsend. The ball's stolen. The whistle's blown.
Yeah, they got a break right there for Oakland. That was an easy interception right there by Anthony Roberts. Luckily, it was called dead.
Yeah. I believe that'll be passing ball for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. DQ Cole for the passing. Over to Gohlke. Gohlke over to Conway. Over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones passes it over to Gohlke. Gohlke with the three. It's off.
That looked like it was going in, too. He would have been 3 for 3 right there.
Absolutely. Roberts. Now with the ball for the Mastodons. Moving deep in. Over to Robertson. Robertson. Pass it over to Bello. Bello over to number 5, and that'll be a dunk.
Yeah, it was Jonathan DeJarnett with the dunk.
DQ Cole on the faceplate. Met with number 3 Robertson. Over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones over to Townsend. Townsend over to Golke, and that'll be a layup.
Golke was wide open for that. That was great. Nice job cutting down the lead to 11. Golke has been popping off this second half.
Absolutely. Robertson with the ball. That'd be a miss. Golke with the ball. And I believe that was a whistle blown over a foul. 60-49. Oakland.
Looks like they'll be going.
Oakland with a 11-point difference right now.
Looks like it'll be Purdue ball at this timeout.
The Mastodons have pretty much dominated this game. I don't believe I've seen the Oakland Grizzlies with a lead yet.
They have not led so far this entire game. They've been behind since the beginning. Purdue has found a way to keep control. Britton Morton Robinson has been gashing this Golden Grizzlies defense. I believe he is 5 for 8 on three pointers. He's leading their team with 17 points. Behind him is Anthony Roberts at 14. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, it's Chris Conway at 13, Trey Townsend at 11, and Jack Golke a little lagging behind at 8, Isaiah Jones at 7, and DQ Cole at 6.
We're going to pass it back to Harjun in the studio after this media timeout. Hello, everybody. We're back on WXOU Sports, 88.3 FM.
And I was wrong. I thought it was Purdue ball. Nope, Jack Golke will be starting it off after the timeout.
Golke with the pass and ball. He handed the ball. A little silence here in the arena. There's the buzzer. There's the whistle. Golke passes it to DQ Cole. DQ Cole met with number 3. DQ Cole rushing. Next to the paint. Townsend down the faceplate. Almost loses the ball there. Townsend is in the right wing. They have Isaiah Jones. Quick pass. Townsend over in the corner to DQ Cole. DQ Cole with the wide open 3. Misses. And that will be a rebound from Conway. Golke with the ball. Over back to Conway. Conway with the ball. It's 2 people on him. Puts it up. It's off, and it gets rebounded by Roberts on the Mastodons.
Nice effort there by Chris Conway, though.
Roberts pushes deep in the paint on the right wing. We have Jackson. Pushes it over to Hadnot. Hadnot with the ball now. On the edge of the paint. Over to Roberts. In the middle of the faceplate. Now it's off. Out of bounds there on Robertson.
Chris Conway is being substituted out. And for the Golden Grizzlies is Tubru Naivalura.
We've seen, before I've seen Naivalura come through, absolute power moves. I wonder if he'll amp it up in the second half here.
Yeah, he looked very impressive in the first half. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Bello with the ball on the right-hand side, over to Roberts, over to Jackson. Jackson passes it over to Bello in the far right, in the far left corner. And that would be an easy 3 for Bello.
Once again, they leave that open corner, or they leave the corner 3 wide open, and Rasheed Bello is able to capitalize on it.
And that corner 3 has just been killing them. DQ over to Golke. Golke with the 3 attempt, and it's off. You have Jackson with the ball. Jackson pushing down. That's Jackson. That's Jackson. Over to Bello. Bello pushing in deep to the paint, and he loses the ball over in the out of bounds past the rim there. It'll be passing ball for Golke over to DQ Cole. This is blown over to DQ.
See if they can regroup and score some more points. Seems
Cole with the ball. It's over. Fights for the ball there. Naivalura. Over to Townsend. Townsend over to Isaiah Jones with a quick layup.
Nice 1-2-3 there. Getting Isaiah Jones able to score.
Score now 63-51. Mastodons out with the ball. Hadnot with the ball. Quick layup. for the Mastodons, 63-51.
Correction, 65-51.
Yeah, now we have DQ Cole met with Hadnot. Listen to the Hadnot. It's a ball stripped. Now in the hands of Roberts. Roberts with the layup. It's good for the Mastodons.
Yeah, this is the problem here with Oakland's D. It seems like whenever they score a point, it seems like Purdue was able to come back tenfold.
Score now 67-51. Crushing lead here that the Mastodons have. DQ Cole with the ball. Over to Townsend. Townsend with the ball. We have a shot by Isaiah Jones, and it's off. It's over to Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Jackson puts it up in his layups. I believe that was the third easy layup that the Mastodons have had back to back.
It's like I said, once Oakland scores 2 points, it seems Purdue will score 4 or 6 before they score their next batch.
Like every one step that Oakland takes.
They take one tiny step forward and 2 giant steps back.
Townsend with the shot and misses. Now back in the hands of the Mastodons. Roberts with the ball. Over to Bello. Bello over to Hadnot. Hadnot with the ball. Over to Roberts. Roberts. We're going to throw it over. Hadnot with the ball. Over to Bello in the corner. Bello with that three, as we've said.
That has been their kryptonite this entire game.
Forcing the Oakland Grizzlies to take a timeout.
The Mastodons have been killing them right there in the corner.
72-51, favoring the Mastodons right now. Not looking good for the Golden Grizzlies, but still we do have a good amount of game, almost halfway through the second half here.
But they still got a lot of catching up to do. Right now it is, 19 points? Yeah. 19 points, 21 points. My bad. Yeah, they're down 21 points. It's not a... It's almost an impossible hole to crawl back from, especially when you only have 12 minutes left in the game.
To me, definitely a miracle. We're going to pass it back to Harj in the studio for this media timeout. Back, everybody. 12 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second half. In the game, should I say. And now Oakland has the ball. Passing ball for Golke. Over to number 13, something Osei Price. Price with the ball now. Matched up against Destin Whitaker. Osei. The ball. Over in the corner now. Goes over to Townsend. Townsend with the ball. Really contested layup.
He's able to charge in there and get the easy 2.
72-53 right now. We have Roberts with the ball, who's been killing it so far for Mastodons. Over to Whitaker. Intercepted by Townsend. Townsend over to Price.
They got to keep this D up, man. There's only 11 minutes left in the game.
Price with the ball. Price directing traffic here, looking for someone to pass it to. Osei. Over to Townsend. Townsend. Drives deeper into the paint. I believe that'll be a whistle blown.
It's going to be Purdue ball.
Purdue.
Oh, never mind. It was on Destin Whitaker, so it will be Oakland ball.
Price with the ball. We're going to pass it in. Whistle blown. Be a holding foul for 22. Roberts on the Mastodons. And he will be subbed in for Maximus Nelson. Townsend with the pass in ball. Pass it over to Lavarua. Lavarua with the ball. Quick pass to Price. Handoff to Golke, and the ball is taken by Bello. And
yeah, he just stole it right from his hands and then charged right down the other side of the court and was able to score.
Be a layup for
Can't give up those easy turnovers.
We have Isaiah Jones. Pass over to Townsend. Townsend with the ball. Over to Price. Price over to Golke. The sniper with a shot, and it's off. Price. Over to Golke. Over to Price. Back to Golke. Over the corner. Isaiah Price. Be a shot for Price. And it's off. Lavarua with the rebound. Over to Golke. Quick three for Price. It's off. Lavarua out of bounds.
That was a very hectic few seconds right there.
Yeah, poor shooting for the Grizzlies there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they were not able to capitalize on that.
Now the ball, we pass in ball from Townsend to a fellow Grizzly.
Hopefully they're able to regroup and capitalize on this.
Price with the ball. Looking for Golke. Golke with the shot. It's off. Looking Lavarua attempted to rebound it, but now in the hands of Bello. Over to Jackson. Over to Nelson.
And once again, that corner three is wide open. Next was Nelson was able to capitalize and get a three.
Really easy three for Nelson there. Now it's on Price now on the face plate here. Over the right-hand side, kind of. Trying to push past. Pushes on the right-hand side. Townsend on the left-hand side. Over to Isaiah, right on the right-hand side. Over to Price again. Price trying to push Pie.
And it looks like Price is getting called for traveling.
Arena.
Yeah, he had like 3 Mastodons on top of him. I don't even think anyone will be able to maneuver through that.
Now we have Robertson. For the pass over to Jackson. Jackson with the ball right now. Pushing onto the faceplate. Push it down the middle of the court. Leading onto the right-hand side here. Now Jackson with the ball, pushing deep into the paint. Corner by Nelson, and it's good.
Once again, I feel like a broken record every time. Is that corner three. It seems like it's been automatic for the Mastodons.
Now it'll be a 27 gap right now. Mastodons. The Oakland Grizzlies. Osei Price over to Townsend. Townsend trying to push by. Over to Osei Price. Over to Rocket Watts. And then be whistle blown for traveling on Rocket Watts.
Yeah, these Grizzlies are not looking good, looking disciplined. They were looking fine throughout the end of the first half, but now not so much.
Yeah, it's looking very grim. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left. Game number 1, Jackson for the Mastodons. Over to Robertson, back to Jackson. Jackson pushing down the middle. Layup. And that'll be a slam dunk.
That was a rebound right there by Eric Mulder.
Eric Mulder there for that rebound slam dunk. Rocket Watts over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones over to Townsend. Townsend looking for someone to pass it to. Layup, but it's not there.
Blocked right there by Mulder.
Over to Jackson.
Seems like the Grizzlies have no answer right now for the Mastodons this half.
Be a layup for the Mastodons. It's good for
they
the
got
Mastodons.
the end one. Now they get a free throw to even enlarge that lead. Right now it is 31 points between 84 to 53. It is not this second half has not been looking good at all for the Golden Grizzlies.
84 to 51.
Seems like whatever they do, they have no answer for Purdue.
Jackson here with the free throw attempt. The ball, the crowd's being loud to try it. And that's a good free throw. 85 to 53. Whistle blown. Ball's passed over to
got subbed
Lavarua.
out for Rasheed Bello.
Over to Watts. Watts. Over to the left-hand side. Looking for someone to pass it to, I believe. Lavarua with the ball now. Lavarua pushing deep. Rebounded.
Nice rebound there, DQ Cole.
There's a Bello. Bello for the Mastodons.
It's a nice rebound by DQ Cole. Unfortunately, it's still a 30-point lead to come back from.
Pushing over into Jackson. Or Robertson, my apologies. The Bello. Bello trying to push deep. That'll be a whistle blown.
Looks like that was a foul on Oakland.
That'll be a pass and ball for Bello. Bello passes it over 32, Eric Mulder. Eric Mulder looking for someone to pass it to. And he gets
nice
taken
job,
by the Golden
by
Grizzlies.
Cole.
DQ with the layup, but it's not there.
That was a nice steal by Cole. Unfortunately, he was unable to capitalize.
Taken by Livarua. Smacked out of his hands. It'd be a slam dunk for
There
Isaiah
you go.
Jones.
That's what you want to see. Nice job by Isaiah Jones right there.
Isaiah Jones and the rest of the Grizzlies looking to want to amp it up.
We're going to need more of that in about 7.5 minutes.
Absolutely. Bella with the ball now. Mastodons on the faceplate here. Met with Isaiah Jones. Quick pass over to Robertson, over to Jackson. Jackson with the ball, over to Mulder. Mulder, over to Bello. Bello pushes deep, loses the ball. It's out of bounds, gets passed over in the corner.
Still in.
Nelson, over to Jackson. That ball's in for the Mastodons.
Looks like DQ Cole got fouled there, and so that means Purdue gets another free throw.
I believe it.
Looks like it's a timeout called by Oakland.
7-57. A 30-point lead.
It seems like after one good moment by Oakland, Purdue Fort Wayne comes in and just snuffs it out. It is looking ugly so far here.
Yeah, folks. Right now it's looking very grim for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Both teams are fighting their hardest. But I believe the Mastodons are just...
You got to wonder what's going through Coach Campy's head right now. You're down by 30, and it seems like you've had no answer so far for this team. What do you think you got to do?
Your leaders right now are Chris Conway with 13 points on the Oakland Grizzlies and Quentin Morton Robertson over on the Mastodon side with 17 points. Jalen Jackson and Rashid Bello close behind, with Jackson having 15 and Rashid having 16.
It seems like Purdue's been able to move the ball around to each of his players, and they're able to capitalize and score. Meanwhile, Oakland not so much, despite Conway and Isaiah Jones playing phenomenally, getting double-digit points. Same goes for Trey Townsend at 13, but he's been rather quiet this second half so far.
Leading into this, Oakland still has a lot of pride here.
And I'm glad to see that with the Oakland crowd. I'm just hoping that it translates to the on-field or the on-court play right now.
Golden Grizzlies now getting back on the court.
All right, looks like they're starting their five right now going in. Isaiah Jones, DQ Cole, Rocket Watts, Andre Polk, and Chubru Navarua.
The ball.
Looks like
it looks like it's going to be.
Looks like DQ Cole's going in for the free throw.
Yeah. Looks like DQ Cole's going to be on for the free throw here.
I thought that was a foul on Oakland at the time. Yeah, it is a foul. It was a foul on Oakland. So it looks like Jalen Jackson is going to be. Yeah, Jalen Jackson will be the attempting the free throw. So far, he has been 1 for 1.
Jalen Jackson. Now still 1 for 2. Rocket Watts with the ball now. Moving down the court. Over to DQ Cole. DQ Cole over to Livarua. Livarua pushes deep in the paint. Over to Rocket Watts. Over to DQ Cole. DQ Cole breaking in with the layup.
Nice job there by DQ Cole.
Bello pushing down the court. Pushing deep in the paint. Quick pass over to Nelson. Nelson. With pass out of bounds.
It didn't look like there was anyone there to pass to. I mean, maybe Jalen Jackson, but when Maximus Nelson just threw it behind his back, it just went right out of bounds.
Yeah, DQ Cole with the ball now. Met up with Robertson. Trying to push by right here. Over to Watts. Watts over to Naivalura. Naivalura over to DQ Cole with the quick pass. Shot by DQ Cole, and it's off. Mastodons now with the ball possession. Robertson now with the ball.
It's a very neat
Over to
decision by
Bello.
Cole. Unfortunately, I mean, you got to do it when you're down so much. Oh, and there was miscommunication right there. Oh.
The air ball.
Looked like Rocket Watts was trying to pass it to Cole. Unfortunately, DQ Cole was not looking when he passed it to him, and it went right off his back and out of bounds.
5 minutes and 57 seconds left in this game here.
All right, Rocket Watts is being subbed out, and in is Michael Rogers.
We have Bello with the ball. Push it over to number 10, Hadnot. Middle of Lavarua. Over to Bello. Away in the corner. Corner to Mulder. Mulder puts it up. Taken back by DQ Cole. DQ Cole pushing down the court. He's around with it. Number 1. Michael Rogers. Over to Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones over to DQ Cole. DQ Cole looking to make something happen.
Ball loses it.
Down in the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons. Wide open 3. It's missed. Down in the hands of Isaiah Jones.
One of the few times this game that the Mastodons had a wide open 3 and missed it.
And Michael Rogers now. Trying to push deep into the paint. Puts it up. Not quite there. Now in the hands of the Mastodons. Hadnot moving down the court. And a slam dunk by Roberts. I believe that was his 3rd today.
That was a nice play right there. Corey Hadnot and Anthony Roberts were clicking right there, and they were able to get the slam dunk.
Now it'll be almost impossible for the Golden Grizzlies to get back here. Quick shot.
They're going to need a miracle for this.
That'll be a foul. You got Price subbed in for Isaiah Jones there. Said looking rough. We have Michael Rogers here to pass it in for the Golden Grizzlies. Number 2, Destin Whitaker subbed in for Hadnot. Michael Rogers looking to pass it in. Passing to Osei Price. Osei Price pushes in. The whistle's blown.
Yeah, it looks like Osei Price was out of bounds, so... Oh, never mind, it wasn't. It'll be Oakland ball.
Michael Rogers passing it again for Oakland.
Someone's got to get open right
Looks
here.
to pass it in.
Big play.
Passing to Osei Price. Osei Price playing on the outside of the faceplate. Pushing into the paint. Over to Naivalura on the left-hand side. Naivalura pushing over to DQ Cole. DQ Cole with the layup, and whistle's blown. 89-59 favoring the Mastodons. As we said before, not looking good for the Grizzlies.
Looks like it's going to be a free throw, though, for DQ Cole.
DQ Cole here looking to put this point up to 60. And it's good.
Nice job. You're still down by a lot, but at least you're trying to cut that lead down. Keep the momentum going up.
Be a second shot for DQ Cole. Cole dribbles the ball, puts it up, and it's good. 89-61. Still a lot of room to make up.
Yeah, 28 points to make up, exactly.
Michael Rogers, my apologies. Jalen Jackson passes over to Roberts. Roberts with a slam dunk. That is his 4th slam dunk of the game.
He has just had his way with his defense.
Absolutely, Michael Rogers now with the ball, moving down the court, almost gets stripped. Pass over to DQ Cole. DQ Cole with the shot. And it's good. Wide open 3.
Nice 3 right there.
91-64.
DQ Cole's been picking up this past minute. He's now at 15 points.
Jalen Jackson now with the ball. Puts it over to Robertson. Robertson over to number 2. Over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball over to Jackson. Jackson over into the stands. Almost hitting the VIPs over there. Really rough looking.
minutes left, and it's looking even more bleaker than it was before.
Absolutely. We're going to pass it on to the studio for after this media timeout. Hello, everybody. We are back after that media timeout. Score reading 91 to 64. Mastodons lead with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in this game. Not looking good for the Grizzlies. Be a miracle if they can come back from this.
Yeah, they're going to need they can't allow a single point whatsoever. I mean, obviously it looks like it's over. I mean, it's 91-64, but if they can just find a way to clamp up on D and then hit almost every single three-pointer, then we might have a miracle right here in the O arena. Certainly, it's just like I said, it has not been looking good for this defense. Anthony Roberts, 20 points. Quentin Morton-Robinson, 17. Jalen Jackson, 15. And Rasheed Bella with 16. That's four Mastodons with double-digit points.
Here number 21, Coy Thurman. Over to Hadnot.
3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Pushes it over, 21. Ball's put up.
He gets it.
With no dice.
He didn't get it off before the shot clock, so there would be no points there. It's still 91-64.
We have Michael Rogers here with the ball. Pushing in. They're pushing to the paint here.
Gonna have to make something quick.
Puts it up.
A nice rebound, unfortunately, it's not going for Andre Polk.
Almost a putback for Polk.
Nice effort there for Polk. Fortunately, no dice.
BA. Whistle blown. Yeah, just a lot of lack of defense I've seen in this game from the Grizzlies. If they want to win these further games ahead, they're going to really need to fix that.
This was a tough opponent, but still, you want to at least look like you're doing your best.
Tough opponents are always the ones that give you the best advice on how you should improve your game, though. DQ Cole moving down the court. Pushes it over to Livarua. Livarua with that point.
Livarua with a really nice floater there.
91-66. We have Coy Thurman moving down the court. Pass it over to Jalen Jackson. Over to number two. Now I was saying, broken
Andre
record.
Polk was looking right at him. He left him wide open for that three.
Destin Whitaker there with that point. And it will be almost impossible for the Golden Grizzlies to come back here. It's a crushing lead here. You have DQ Cole passing in. Michael Rogers with the ball now. Michael Rogers. Puts it in. Puts it up. And it's good for Michael Rogers. 68.
And we get another free throw along with it.
94-68 favoring the Mastodons here. Michael Rogers with the free throw here.
See if they can cut it down to 25.
First one's missed.
And that was the only one.
Yeah. We have number 21, Coy Thurman.
Looks like Purdue's going to
get
try
past
and
Rogers.
wind the clock down. They have 2 minutes left.
Hadnot with the ball. Throwing over. Gene Jackson with the ball. Puts it up. Looks off.
Tried for the rebound with no dice, but it looks like they'll be getting a free throw.
And as we rear the end of the game here, you just can notice that there's just a whole lot of disappointment on the faces of the coaches. The Oakland side scored 95-68.
I mean, right now their goal is like not to make this any worse. I mean, Purdue's almost at the triple-digit mark. They're at 95 right now.
Second free throw good for Jackson.
Hit that 96.
Keaton Dukes put in for Jackson. On the hands of Michael Rogers moving down the court. Michael Rogers. Dribbling the ball down the court. Rushes into the paint. Puts it up. And it's off. That ball will be in the hands of the Mastodons, I believe. You know, just seeing here, it's been back and forth, like barely any back and forth, as I should say.
As I said before, it seems like whenever Oakland scores once, it seems Purdue comes back and scores 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah. Rogers with the free throw. And it's a rolling.
That one rolls right in, but it was a little scary at first. I mean, cuts it down, 96-69.
It's ball up. And it's good for the second one. 96-70 here.
So then by 26 with about 100 seconds left in the game.
Right here, at number 21. Over to Dukes. Dukes. Back over to Thurman. Back over to Hadnot. Over to Thurman. And it's taken back by
Stretch hard
DQ.
right up there, but luckily they were able to prevail. Defense,
DQ with the shot. And it's good three.
Nice 3 right there by DQ Cole.
96-73 there.
Have to act quick right now if they even want to try and make this a close game.
Hadnot with the ball now. Over to 21. Jump. We got a rebound. At number 15, Polk. DQ Cole with the shot again. Misses it.
Navarro with the rebound, and it is now called dead.
Now dead here. That'll be a passing ball.
Nope, it's
free
gonna be
throw.
a free throw.
For Navalura.
Tubu Navalura with the free throw.
Navalura
This will be his
ball.
first of the game.
Throws the ball up. It's off. Free. I'm gonna pass him back the ball for the second free throw. Navalura puts up the ball. And it's good for the second one. Have Mastodons moving down the court. Coy Thurman moving down with DQ. Over in the corner, Hadnot. Over to number 21, Thurman. Back over to Hadnot. Hadnot moving deep in. Puts it up. And that's a good 2 for the Mastodons. 98-74.
Need 2 more and they can get triple digits.
And that looked to be an and one. 98-76 with 34.7. This game is pretty much all wrapped up.
Well, despite the fact, DQ Cole's been looking great this past minute. And although they are only down by 20, they're down by 22, but he's still been looking phenomenal.
Free throw. A DQ. 98-77. 21. Pushing down the court. Hadnot with the ball now. Hadnot over to 21, Thurman. Thurman looking to run out the clock here. If I were Thurman, I'm going to try and get the ball. Maybe try to get a triple digits if I were in the hands of the Mastodons here. But it looks like they're just going to run it out. The end of the shot clock. There's 4 seconds left in this game. Going to be a passing ball for Rogers to DQ to end off this game. Score 98-77 to end off the Mastodons taking on the Golden Grizzlies. Now be end of the game.
That was a tough game for Coach Campy and the Golden Grizzlies.
Tough game for the Golden Grizzlies. And now that you fought an opponent like Purdue Fort Wayne, you know what you need to do. And all I can say is we've been your hosts here, play-by-play, Joey Hayes, Noah Stalker on color.
Make sure to tune in next time on December 6th as the Oakland Golden Grizzlies take on Toledo at 7 o'clock p.m.
Yes, sir. Have a great night.